Hi, I'm John Barber, Editor-in-Chief at IDW Publishing, and welcome to Barber's Shop. Last week saw a pretty exciting event for IDW, the release of the first collection of our Sonic the Hedgehog comic. But wait, you might say, about that a few years ago. Well, yeah, but we just released Sonic the Hedgehog, Volumen 1, Consecuencias, the Spanish language edition of that first Sonic book. It's the same classic Sonic fun and adventure we cooked up with our friends at Sega, written by Ian Flynn and drawn by Tracy Yardley, Adam Bryce Thomas, Jennifer Hernandez, and Evan Stanley, with a cover by Tyson Hess. But this one's translated into Spanish by Carlos Guzman and Alejandro Verdugo, who recently wrote the really well-done Napoleon Dynamite comic for us. What's so special about this, you might ask? Because you can already go around the world and get our comics in any number of languages thanks to partnerships we have with publishers in other countries. Well, what makes this Sonic book different is that it's made for readers right here in North America. Now, don't get me wrong, I appreciate everybody tuning in here from everywhere and love that you're enjoying comics wherever you are in whatever language you speak. But IDW Publishing is located in San Diego, California, just north of the US-Mexico border, a crossroads of nations, languages, and cultures. And we're trying to reflect the diverse makeup of American readers. I love the comics we make, and I'm really excited to expand the accessibility of graphic storytelling to Spanish-speaking communities throughout the United States, Mexico, and Canada. I mean, the United States alone has more than 40 million people who speak Spanish at home, making Spanish the second most spoken language here, and that number is growing every year. Spanish is also the most studied language in the United States, besides English, with another 6 million students learning Spanish. And Sonic is the tip of the iceberg. It's the first part of this publishing initiative where we're working with a partner like Sega instead of just with the creators of a graphic novel. Why Sonic? Well, I mean, everybody loves Sonic, everywhere. He's an international icon. And the cast of characters and worlds in these games, cartoons, movies, and comics are beloved everywhere, certainly including Spanish-speaking communities worldwide. So we think this will be a great way to reach readers who haven't had the chance to read our comics. And to me, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life is how these characters that you and I love are loved by people everywhere. I mean, I have no idea where you live, where you came from, but I'm comfortable making the assumption that we share some interests. And that draws people together, because no matter how different our backgrounds or our current lives may be, we have an immediate connection because of stories that entertain us, inspire us, and, at least for me, help make us what we are. There's so much that divides people. The things that draw us together are precious and important. Now, like I said, Sonic is the tip of the iceberg, because this program actually started in June with the release of Nos llamaron enemigo, the Spanish-language version of George Takei's best-selling and Eisner Award-winning graphic novel memoir, They Called Us Enemy, written by George Takei, Justin Eisinger, and Stephen Scott, and illustrated by Harmony Becker. That's an amazing book if you haven't read it, or if you have, but you should read it. Then July saw the release of Panda Roja y Oso Lunar, aka Red Panda and Moon Bear, by Jared Roseo. I haven't talked about that book here. That's one of my favorites, about a brother and sister kid superhero team who solve neighborhood mysteries, but find a much bigger mystery than they expected. I loved it as a reader and as a parent looking for graphic novels for my kids to read. And I'm excited now that a whole lot more kids can read it. And changing things up in October, we'll see the Spanish-language version of Redbone, the true story of a Native American rock band by Christian Stabler, Sonia Poloni, and Thibaut Balahi, which is going to be released simultaneously with the English edition, a first for us. And that's followed by Lock and Key, Volumen 1, Bienvenidos a Lovecraft, by IDW mainstays Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez, and Sonic Volumen 2, both of those in February of next year. All together, this is a group of books that aren't just for the readership we have today, but are preparing for the readers that we'll be welcoming into the world of comics and graphic novels over the next decade and beyond. So check our web store or your local comic shop or bookseller, grab a copy of Sonic Volumen 1 en Español, or any of the other books I mentioned, for yourself or for your friends and family. I mean, I figure if you've made it this far into the video, you either speak English or you are very, very patient. And as always, let's use this time to connect and keep the IDW community active. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below in English or Spanish. We can handle either, or any other language. We'll do our best, and I'll answer what I can. That's all for this week. Remember, you can keep up with IDW on social media and check back here every week for news and updates. Thanks for watching.